And now for our feature presentation, right after about 20 minutes of coming attractions. Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 50 greatest trailers of all time. For this supersized list, we're looking at the most thrilling, unique, and masterfully edited movie trailers that had us all saying, "Shut up and take our money." The quality of the film as a whole is irrelevant as long as the trailer succeeded in hitting its mark. Number 50, Hereditary. This trailer does an amazing job of capturing the movie's tone while also throwing the viewer off track. Without giving away any plot twists, the trailer seemingly sets up young Charlie as a modern-day Damien.
I know my mom would be very touched and probably a little suspicious.
From the second she clicks her tongue at a funeral, Charlie has us on edge. The tongue click sound effect is ingeniously woven into the trailer, almost functioning like a light switch as day turns to night in a heartbeat. While we wouldn't recommend watching it before bed, everything about the Hereditary trailer clicks, from the chilling soundtrack to the hair-raising editing to the disturbing sound design.
She had private rituals, private friends.
And to think, this spine-chilling trailer was accidentally shown before a Peter Rabbit screening in Australia. Well, hopefully the theater had a child psychologist on hand. Number 49, 1917. The 1917 trailer is every bit as epic as the film itself, although there is a key difference. The movie is shot to look like one continuous take, never giving the audience time to breathe.
Your orders are to deliver a message calling off tomorrow morning's attack. If you fail, it will be a massacre.
This effect is mostly lost in the trailer, which cuts various scenes together. Nevertheless, the shots selected for the trailer flow together flawlessly, playing out like a mini movie.
I can't see! Trust me!
The trailer tells us everything we need to know about the plot as two soldiers are sent to prevent an ill-fated attack. We feel the dread rising as our heroes race against the clock, and the music reminds us that every second counts. It all works up to the film's money shot, which demonstrates how one soldier can make all the difference. Number 48, GoldenEye. The name James Bond is a sales pitch unto itself, but GoldenEye had a fair deal working against it. It had been 6 years since the last 007 picture, and Timothy Dalton's number was up. GoldenEye needed to prove that Pierce Brosnan was worthy of Mr. Bond's mantle, and that director Martin Campbell could breathe new life into the franchise. Whatever doubts fans had were quickly silenced by this trailer, showcasing all of the shootouts, gadgets, and one-liners one would expect. The reveal of Brosnan as Bond is also brilliantly executed. His face is hidden at first, but when Brosnan says,
"Name's Bond. James Bond."
Given everything we've just seen him do, we believe him. As far as 90s trailers go, this was pure gold.
See you in hell, James. You first.
Number 47, A Serious Man. Number 46, The Babadook. Number 45, The Shining. Sometimes, all it takes is one phenomenal shot to grab an audience's attention. The Shining teaser trailer starts off fairly standard with the title and credits crawling up. All the while, the camera remains fixed on the Overlook Hotel's elevator doors. While little appears to be happening on the surface, the sinister music and the color red hint that danger is lurking just around the corner. As our anticipation peaks, a surge of blood begins to creep out of an elevator door. Soon enough, the entire hallway is engulfed by a tidal wave of blood. Even the camera becomes submerged. It's a shocking image that instantly sticks with us, guaranteeing you will buy a ticket to learn the story behind this literal bloodbath. Number 44, 2001, A Space Odyssey. Number 43, Where the Wild Things Are. Number 42, Sucker Punch. Number 41, Nightcrawler. Number 40, Us. It's funny, the trailers for Get Out and Us start off lighthearted and cheerful, keeping in line with Jordan Peele's comedy roots. Both trailers suddenly take very dark turns, however, leaving the audience uncertain if they should chuckle or shiver. As uncomfortable as these trailers are, both make you want to see just how deep the sunken place goes.
There's a family in our driveway.
It's probably the neighbors. But y'all scared of a family?
The Us trailer in particular is a masterclass in building tension. From the moment we hear the remix of Looney's I Got 5 on it, we can tell that something is off. As the music becomes more menacing, that danger we were sensing becomes clearer. Once we see exactly what's hiding behind the masks, it's too late to run, hide, or scream.
Be careful.
Number 39, Mission Impossible Fallout. Number 38, Titanic. Number 37, Uncut Gems. Number 36, Man of Steel. Number 35, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. Although more sequels would follow, many assumed at the time that At World's End would be the grand finale to the Pirates of the Caribbean series.
Did no one come to save me just because they missed me?
The trailer not only suggests that the sun is setting on this story, but that Captain Jack is going out in a blaze of glory. While the first two pirate movies were swashbuckling spectacles, At World's End seemed poised to blow its predecessors out of the water. The trailer brings together virtually every major character for a climactic battle that will determine the future of piracy.
There's not been a gathering like this in our lifetime.
And I owe them all money.
With over-the-top swordplay, creative environments, and a rousing choir, it throws everything at us. There's even room for a marriage proposal.
Will you marry me?
As gigantic as the trailer is, it somehow leaves us wanting more.
You're mad.
If I wasn't, this would probably never work.
Number 34, Spider-Man 2. Number 33, Battle Los Angeles. Number 32, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Number 31, Little Children. Number 30, The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight had one of the best marketing campaigns ever, with much of the buzz stemming from Heath Ledger's Joker.
Why so serious?
Sad though it is to say, the fact that Ledger tragically passed away several months before the film's release only heightened the curiosity of cinemagoers. Thankfully, the first Dark Knight trailer did not disappoint, revealing Ledger's Joker in all of his twisted glory. The final trailer upped the ante with even more Joker mayhem.
Hit me!
The latter steals the show, but the correlation between Gotham's White Knight and the titular Dark Knight is also prominently featured. The trailer establishes that both Bruce Wayne and Batman will be pushed to their limits, just as the film will take the superhero genre to grittier places. Number 29, The Wolf of Wall Street. Number 28, V for Vendetta. Number 27, Skyfall. Number 26, The Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. Number 25, Joker. When it was announced that Joaquin Phoenix would star in a standalone Joker movie, we all knew it would be experimental. The previews really needed to sell us on the idea, however, and the final trailer had our anticipation at an all-time high. If you watch this trailer without any prior knowledge of the project, you wouldn't necessarily know it's for a Joker origin story.
For my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed.
You might just assume it's a film about a mentally ill anarchist. As different as it may be from other incarnations, the trailer still gets to the core of who the Joker is. By the time Phoenix puts on his clown makeup, you can tell that this is going to be a character study unlike any other.
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker?
Number 24, Terminator 2: Judgment Day. Number 23, Dunkirk. Number 22, Jurassic World. Number 21, The Shawshank Redemption. Number 20, The Matrix. As Hollywood became increasingly reliant on existing source material, The Matrix stood out as a wholly original idea.
No one has ever done anything like this.
That's why it's going to work.
What made the film especially enticing is that people weren't entirely sure what The Matrix was. The trailer centers on a man who's trapped between the real world and the dream world.
Welcome to the real world.
What's real and what is a dream, though? It's the question that drives us. And as Morpheus tells Neo, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.
No one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.
Likewise, we all had to see this movie after watching the enigmatic trailer. Even if there hadn't been the mystery element, this trailer still would have sucked us in with its style and unique action. What else can you say except, whoa? Number 19, Thor Ragnarok. Number 18, 300. Number 17, Jurassic Park. Number 16, Prometheus. Number 15, Psycho. Alfred Hitchcock was obsessed with keeping the twists in Psycho under wraps. This is ironic because Hitchcock actually reveals a great deal in the trailer, but still manages to tiptoe around explicitly saying what happens in his movie.
That's where the woman was first seen. Let's go inside.
The trailer plays out like a lost episode of Alfred Hitchcock Presents as he takes us on a tour of the Bates Motel and house. Hitchcock tells us where the most significant crimes will be committed, often going into graphic detail.
The victim tumbled and fell with a horrible crash. I think the back broke immediately and hit the floor.
Yet Hitchcock keeps his descriptions just ambiguous enough, meaning we need to buy a ticket in order to get the full picture. It's an unusual balancing act that easily could have backfired, but Hitchcock pulls it off, giving us this quirky, creepy, one-of-a-kind trailer.
You should have seen the blood. The whole place was, well, it's too horrible to describe. Dreadful.
Number 14, Guardians of the Galaxy. Number 13, Mad Max Fury Road. Number 12, Pulp Fiction. Number 11, Cloverfield. Number 10, Suicide Squad. It's hard to believe, but there was a time when we all thought Suicide Squad would blow our minds, primarily thanks to this energetic trailer.
I want to assemble a task force of the most dangerous people on the planet.
They're bad guys. Worst of the worst.
Set to Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody, the trailer draws us in with bombastic action, vibrant colors, and fan-favorite characters. It appeared more like Guardians of the Galaxy than what we'd come to associate with the DCEU, offering a refreshing alternative.
What was that? I should kill everyone and escape? Sorry. The voices.
Of course, you could argue the trailer did its job too well. Following the positive reception to the fun, chaotic ads, Warner Brothers reportedly had the film recut to capture the trailer's spirit. We thus got a tonally confused mess. Nevertheless, the fact that Suicide Squad made over $700 million is a testament to its effective trailer.
Seriously, what the hell's wrong with you people?
We're bad guys. It's what we do.
Number 9, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Although the idea of a new Star Wars movie excited us, we were also skeptical if Disney could deliver the goods.
I'm no one.
Fans grew more optimistic with each new preview, however, and after watching this trailer, the Force had indeed been awakened. The trailer beguiles us with a strong sense of mystery as new characters are introduced to a galaxy far, far away. Then the nostalgia feels sink in as Darth Vader's helmet, the Millennium Falcon, and iconic characters appear.
I will finish what you started.
The trailer encompasses everything we love about this franchise. Starship battles, lightsaber duels, and a John Williams score that immediately gets us psyched. If you grew up on Star Wars, you were totally teary-eyed when the movie's title surfaced. You know it to be true.
Just let it in.
Number 8. It. Upon release, this was the most watched trailer online within its first 24 hours, and we can see why. Taking a page from The Dark Knight, the marketing campaign for It generated hype by gradually showing more of Pennywise. While we had already gotten a couple of images and posters, it wasn't until this teaser trailer that we finally saw the dancing clown in action. Since fear usually comes from what you don't see though, the trailer wisely doesn't overplay Pennywise. Seeing him pop his head out of a storm drain is more than enough to hook us. From there, the trailer crawls under our skin with eerie echoes, red balloons, and a projector gone haywire. By its climax, everyone in the theater is left floating with bated breath. Number 7. Avengers: Infinity War. It didn't hold on to that record for very long, as the trailers for Avengers: Infinity War and later Endgame inevitably eclipsed it. While both broke the internet, the Infinity War trailer really made us want to charge into battle.
In time, you will know what it's like to lose.
Like the Age of Ultron trailer, Infinity War's trailer has a real End of Days vibe to it. Whereas Ultron had little build-up though, Thanos had already been teased for almost 5 years. So when he showed up here, we knew that the cinematic universe would never be the same.
Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe. But this does put a smile on my face.
In addition to Thanos, virtually every hero is present, from Black Panther to Spider-Man. What better way to finish things off than with Thor having a first encounter with the Guardians of the Galaxy?
Who the hell are you guys?
Number 6. Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Hollywood's track record with Godzilla has been all over the map. If they've proven anything, however, it's that Godzilla is the king of trailers, not to mention monsters. The trailers for the 1998 and 2014 Godzilla films captivated audiences by only showing glimpses of the titular titan. The King of the Monsters trailer takes a slightly different approach, shining the spotlight on Godzilla while also teasing King Ghidorah, Rodan, and Mothra. The trailer creates a genuine sense of gravitas, particularly when Mothra's enormous wingspan emerges from a waterfall with a gradient blue light glowing. Everything from the music to the action to the kaiju is larger than life. It's a trailer that makes the audience feel completely insignificant, especially when played on the big screen. Number 5. Logan. After over a decade and a half of X-Men movies, fans thought that 20th Century Fox was out of surprises. Then the trailer for Logan dropped, presenting Wolverine in a whole new light. The trailer asserts up front that this is not going to be your typical comic book movie with colorful set pieces and witty quips, but rather a somber exploration of a hero at the end of his rope. After everything he's been through, Logan can barely put on a shirt without shivering, but there's just enough fight left in him for one last mission. The trailer is atmospherically accompanied by Johnny Cash's cover of Hurt, emphasizing the film's themes of pain, redemption, and the sad truth that we all have to go eventually. Number 4. Watchmen. Say what you will about Zack Snyder, but the trailers for his movies never fail to impress. Ever since Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons' groundbreaking graphic novel debuted in the late 80s, readers wondered what a live-action film adaptation would look like. The trailer for Watchmen matched our expectations to a T, as if the characters walked out of the panels and into the real world. Fans called the source material unfilmable, but after seeing the likes of Rorschach, Silk Spectre 2, and Dr. Manhattan in the trailer, we anticipated a film every bit as game-changing as the comic.
The world will look up and shout, "Save us." And I'll whisper, "No."
The trailer oozes with slick superhero imagery, promising a comic book movie like we've never seen before. Number 3. Inception. Trailers for Christopher Nolan movies have a way of drawing in the audience without giving away much about the plot. And Nolan always has something special behind the curtain.
We create the world of the dream. We bring the subject into that dream, and they fill it with their secrets.
The Interstellar trailer took us beyond the stars, but the Inception trailer proved that life's greatest adventures can be confined to one person's dreams. The trailer opened our minds up to a world of infinite possibilities where cities can bend on a whim. Not only did the film's imagery look astounding, but the trailer boasts music and sound design to match. Come to think of it, many movie trailers started using that brrrr sound effect in the following years. Just goes to show what a powerful impact this trailer has had.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
Number 2, The Social Network. In a world where trailers are usually full of explosions, gunplay, and superheroes, you wouldn't expect audiences to gravitate towards a Facebook movie. The trailer for The Social Network, however, is a work of art in itself. By 2010, the world was addicted to Facebook, but only a handful of people could tell you who created it. This trailer showed us that behind the photos, relationship statuses, and friend requests, there was a dramatic story of innovation, betrayal, and intense legal battles. The choir's cover of Radiohead's Creep could not be more haunting, giving the trailer an almost Shakespearean essence. It's capped off with one of the most poetic taglines ever: "You don't get to 500 million friends without making a few enemies." Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Alien. Speaking of unforgettable taglines, the Alien trailer had us in the palm of its hand with 8 words. In space, no one can hear you scream. What's truly inspired, though, is how the trailer works up to this tagline. Like the best horror movie previews, this trailer is all about what you don't see, keeping the alien out of sight. It's also about what you don't hear, substituting dialogue with ominous noises that leave you feeling empty inside. The trailer slowly sneaks up on the viewer, and it isn't until about 40 seconds in that you realize the word alien is being spelled out. Even if the trailer doesn't make you scream, its claustrophobic atmosphere will have you curled up in a ball by the end. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.